Hello, my name is Vera Golosova and welcome on my YouTube channel with vlogs, sketchbook tours and finally some useful videos. And today I actually want to talk about value of community, which is something that I'm thinking about often lately, and both online and offline community, as throughout this vlog you will see me drawing during my online sketch club meeting, and we, with some of the members who are in Moscow, we are going to inspirational discovery trip, and we are also going to see a painting which was made by one of the club members, who is not in Moscow, but she shipped her painting to Moscow to be a part of a group exhibition. Hello, this is our first suburban trip of the year for me. You've been somewhere already. Okay, so we've got coffee and we've got treats because our local nickname is hyenas. We like to eat a lot. That's the vibe. You're gonna see some beautiful stuff today with us. So, well, as you can see, the state of this beautiful building is very unsatisfactory. You cannot take a walk in, and you cannot peek in the window in any of them, and basically it's forbidden to be here because it's yeah. And the very unfortunate thing that's actually very close to Moscow. It's it only took us from the central railway station. It took us 50 minutes to get here. And the view is spectacular. It reminds me a lot of the views that I've seen in the United States when I was in upstate New York. All those mansions. So this is the main entrance. It was the main entrance, I guess, with these beautiful ladies. And over there, I will show you now, you can see glimpses of river, we will go there now to have a lunch. Just have a look. It's amazing, right? Such a pity that it's not being renovated and like you can make so many beautiful things here, but yeah, it's dilapidating. It's gonna be destroyed soon, I think. So we opened the season of walking in water. So I guess today was extremely hot weather, and I can say that in the middle of May I experienced the full blow of summer, and there is no way I can say that I miss summer because we were right in it. I hope you will like this little vlog of mine. We even managed to sketch a little bit, but it was so hot today. And why I want to talk about the value of community is that because I guess this is my strong part, to be a community builder, and it's very hard to say good things about myself for me. I don't know how is it for you, but I realized this I think half a year ago or something, that's actually is my strong part. I'm a strong community builder, and I really love gathering people around virtual or real campfire. And the community that I've built over the last 2.5 years, I think, is the sketch club, which was originally offline because I wanted to have some structure in my week, and I wanted to draw with people, and I wanted it to be near my house. It was pre-pandemic, can you imagine? And I had an agreement with the local cafe that we can come once a week and blah blah blah. And what my initial idea was that all the neighborhood artists that I knew that they will come, but they mostly didn't due to their own reasons. So no like bad wording for them. We all have our own priorities. But the thing that surprised me actually is that the people who came, they came from absolutely like opposite parts of Moscow. So it took a person at least 1 hour to get to my sketchbook club, and it mesmerized me, to be honest. I felt flattered at some point, and I was really feeling worried that I'm not providing something, and people waste so much time to come to visit me. But then, like, I realized that actually I do provide this sense of safety, of support and comfort. And I realized that this is very important for every artist and for every human being, to be honest. And one person can be a part of a few communities, not too much because you cannot stretch too much. yeah, I don't know, maybe I will leave this like as a voiceover for the video. So further on I want to talk about the actual pros of being a part of an art community, not a like whole international art community, like big servers or big challenges, whatever, but like a part of a real like art group. I'm not sure if we can call ourselves art group, because as I understand, art group must have some mission statement, more or less the same sense of style or something. I think of my club as an art club, which can be joined by anybody who cares to spend a couple of hours online with people on Discord, with switched on or switched off camera. And I was thinking about it. I don't talk much about it because I don't know, I don't actually believe that communities can scale endlessly. With this video, it's not that I'm promoting my art club, because of course, if you want to come and join, you are very much welcome. It's free of charge. You just come, and your payment basically is your good behavior or something, and support that you can provide to others while they give support to you. But I really wanted more to encourage people in different countries and in different parts of the internet, in different languages, to create their own communities if they feel alone. Because if there is any, like, the main thing about art community, art club that you attend on regular basis, our community, our art club gathers once a week, and we spend from 2 to 4 or 5 hours together on Discord. Sometimes people work, sometimes they eat, sometimes they sketch, sometimes they do their personal work, sometimes they do client work, sometimes they do draw this in your style challenges, or like live sketching from, like, not like real live sketching, but I mean live sketching from those sites where you can set yourself timers and the model will change position. And we talk. And talking is very important. And I know that it's hard sometimes for people to talk while draw, but I realized that there is different drawing. There is drawing for talking and there is drawing for thinking. So of course I'm not like superhuman. I cannot ideate while I talk about what I ate for breakfast or what bothers me in my country or in art world, whatever. But there are certain types of art that I can do and while I talk. So for example, I can draw this in your styles, I can do sketches, I can do like finalization of the work that I ideated before. So sometimes like half an hour before an art club, I sit and I come up with the composition and I come up with the idea of the illustration, and then when the club starts, I just paint, and while I paint, I can talk. Yeah, so let me count pros of the art community and art club and attending art clubs that I found. First is that you don't feel alone, because we artists are loners sometimes, and when we see, especially on social media, how other artists come together at different events or I don't know, parties maybe, we feel excluded, and that's okay. But the thing is that these artists, that they have their own kind of club, like circle of friends maybe even. So it's time to create your own or join some art club. So the second is structure of the week. If you are like aspiring artist or full-time artist, whatnot, you sometimes get lost because your week looks different all the time. You work with clients, you work with studies, whatever, and you get lost. So for me, those Thursday meetings that we have is kind of the like key point of the week. I don't have many actually. My therapy is one, but it's now bi-weekly now, and it's not that comfortable. But something on a weekly basis that I have is like, it's very easy. I don't plan anything for this day. Sometimes it happens, but very rarely. This day is sacred for me. I just go to Discord and I hop on and I talk to people and people talk to me. And this is like adds up to the structure of my week. So third, the sense of feedback and Mastermind, and the ability to ask for critique, knowing that you won't be called bad names as you may be when you ask for critique on social media openly. Sometimes you get stuck with the idea for composition, or you have, for example, 3 thumbnails, you cannot choose one, and of course you can post it on Instagram, but then who guarantees that these people who give you feedback on Instagram will tell you the truth and that they are actually accredited to give you any kind of feedback? Right? So if you gather up with like 5, 4, like 7, 10 artists all together, you can discuss the idea of your art startup. You can discuss the idea of future painting. You can finalize your painting together with other people, because sometimes I sometimes have this problem when I almost finish the painting, but I don't know, should I say stop for now or not? I guess it comes with experience, but I'm sure that even very experienced artists, they have their first line of support to whom they show their paintings to say like, does it seem finished for you, or there is something off? And we really give this feedback to each other, and we have it, and it helps. So it was third. And the fourth is immediate support, because sometimes we get lost as an artist and as creative beings, and you know for sure that there will be people whom you know, not like on social media, some like followers, the people you don't know, but people you actually know. They give you unconditional support even if you feel down, and it's amazing. I have really awesome friends who are not artists, and of course they support me like on Patreon or watching my videos or saying that I paint nice things, but you know, it's not the same as the support of the fellow artists. Nobody worries about my friends because they are brilliant, but they don't know art, and sometimes it's hard because the person sometimes doesn't know how to support you because it's not his field of experience, right? And the fifth one is attending meetings like that and being a part of a community like that actually heals FOMO. That's how I feel, because you discuss what's happening in the art world, what's happening around you and like a bit more far from you, and you kind of realize that a lot of hustle of the social media is actually futile. It's not necessary. So, and this feeling of FOMO kind of goes away. And if you post something on social media, you can ask the immediate like support group of people from your art club to like and comment, so the algorithm will like it, and you don't need to beg for likes in stories or like feel miserable about it. And it feels nice because you feel this like people behind your back, and you give them your back as well, because sometimes social media can feel very like one-sided relationship, because you give something to your audience and to people who like your art, and you hope that more people will like your art, but then sometimes you don't get much back because people are so bombarded with other people giving them something, you included. You also like, you see so many art courses, so many activities. So I am subscribed to one of the channels, which in Russian, which gives some news about the like what's happening in the illustration world, and they have this like monthly post like, and here are screenshots for challenges of June, for example. Just like, can you hear this? Challenges for June. Like before, we only had Inktober, like, or Mermaid, like big challenges that you take part in. And then people start to realize that if you make your own challenge, you kind of can promote your art as well. And then we started to have too many challenges. Like we have too many social networks, too many challenges. And life is overwhelming generally. And giving support to other people, like straight support, like face to face, is like priceless. Same as when people give support to you. 1 second. Yeah, it's recording. Sometimes my computer like bleeps out, and I was not sure if it was recording because I record sound separately. I'm trying to upscale the production of my videos. In other news, this is like my kind of top 5 ideas that I have on community value, both offline and online. And offline has its advantages, and offline has its advantages, and both disadvantages as well. So if there is anything like pandemic times taught us, is to be as flexible as possible. And I, for example, now have these like weekly meetings on Discord, and we also sometimes gather up offline, especially now in the summer when we can safely come up together in the parks, for example, or go to exhibitions or go to museums, because in museum there's like not much people and you can be safely there, especially if you're prepped, let's say. Anyway, I hope this video will be useful to people after pandemic, you know. So no matter pandemic or not, try to think about creating your own community, join mine or join others, and give back and support people. That's what I wanted to say. And also there are some nice things that I wanted to show you. One of them is, I think you were marveling at this beautiful, amazing hair color, because I colored only yesterday, so on the footage you will see or saw already, I don't know how the edit will go, there is much bleaker hair, and I love this one. And I also have this like small, you cannot see it here, this small up rainbow. I really like my new hair. Also, here's like my new backdrop. Check this out. This is amazing tapestry, and the art is by Jessica Wu, and I will leave the link in the description if you want to explore her shop on Society 6. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I just come over the threshold of my first 100 people, and even like 10 more people subscribe already. This is amazing. I'm very thankful, and I hope that you watch till the end. And I hope that you liked my ideas. I really want to record more of these kind of useful videos. I don't want to do tutorials or how-tos, blah blah blah, because it's too many of them. Too many good ones, and I'm not sure if I can make a good one, to be honest. So take care. See you sometime soon. I aspire to go with weekly videos throughout summer. We will see if I can do it. Okay, cheers!